here we go. Thirsty Thursday. I decided to keep the name. There's a podcast called Fox and Hops, which is really worth checking out. That has something similar, but good for them, good for me. They did an interview with Farida from Devil's Blood, and more importantly now Molasses. That is worth checking out. It's about Fox and Hops, vocalists and beer. We are listening to Black Curse with Endless Wounds record that came out. If it came out this year, everybody is in trouble. I'm pretty sure it's 2020. I think it's my album of the year. Stopped listening to it a bit and then restarted again. It all says 2019 recorded, so yeah, probably. I remember hunting the promo down. But that's the one that got away, I guess. But this is very good. Yeah, members of Primitive Man. Who else? I think maybe some Blood Incantation or Spectral Voice. Drummer, I think, is in here too, and some other guys. If you haven't heard this by any chance, this is worth listening to. Yeah, Fox and Hops podcast. The other one is Zachtkunstmederij. I know it's in Dutch. If you can, check it out. I've been delving back into their older records, like Kracht en Magie by Warden and Ultima Thule. Very, very good records that, I don't know, Val gets talked about a lot, and Whole Tower, of course, but there are so many more. What this is everything came in today. A lot of things came in. I had a good beer. Kids went to bed. So yeah, I have some cool stuff to show. This is going to be tapes, a bit of everything. So we are drinking Sorry Brewing with Harrier's Dive. I don't know what it is. Tiny port wine barrel aged imperial stout. It's just candy, brown candy, but it's good. Cheers. These were from Estonia, I think. Yes, Estonia. Cheers, guy. You know who you are. So yeah, where to start? Okay, let's do some bit of mix-up. This came in as a trade for Hypertension Records. I am going to revamp the store a bit, and we're going to do a sale for the end of the year, and then do some distro updates, because we have a lot of trades in, but I was too busy with other stuff. This came in today and was something I was excited about. The first thing, I don't know what it is. It's the guy from the label himself, I think. The label is Loner Cult Records. There you go, that shows up. And this is Wolven with Generate Mass Violence. It's not a call to arms, or maybe it is by him. I'm not sure what this is going to sound like. But it came in together with the 7-inch we were looking for, or I was looking for. It's a very nice pressing. If I remember, probably won't, I'll put it on in the next video, but yeah. This sale is coming. What we got in that trade also is the Azijnpissig with Mass Hysteria 7-inch. I don't know too much about it. I know Anneke talked about these guys. The vibe reminds me of early Cocaine Piss. I haven't heard it, so I'm very excited about this. A lot of stuff I haven't heard, so bear with me. Comes with a button, and this is also on Loner Cults. Azijnpissig. It means, yeah, acid pissers, but azijn is like cooking, whatever. Piss all over. And then the sleeve is actually not that impressive. It is, I don't know, I think it's screen printed and cut, so you have to give it up for that. The cover is okay, television sets, but I think the music will be worth it, very worth it. Way Back When Records, another records, Loner Cult, and Darcy Trash Records, so in good punk style, 70,000 labels that do a 7-inch. But yeah, that's the way it works. 7 inches are expensive right now. Speaking about 7 inches, there you go. center labels. And it came with a handwritten letter, which is always cool. Show flyer. So yeah, I'll say check it out. I think they're on Bandcamp. Apparently the 7-inch is going fast, so if you're into, if I have to guess, looking from the pictures and knowing from where they're from, if you're into female fronted, I don't know how else to say it. It's 2 girls, 2 guys, punk band. Yeah, so check that out if you will. Then the one that came in that I was waiting for, without knowing it, because this is from Medieval Prophecy Records. This is Crypts of Wallachia with Woeful Gleam upon Snowy Strongholds. 7-inch, 2 Belgian bands closely connected to the Rempart Immortel label and all those bands. The other one is Efroy, so it's a split 7-inch, and this is Black Riders from Outer Darkness. I think it's still available. I'm trying to show records that are available. That's why I'm trying to do it fast. I'll get back into it on a later date, what the sound is going to be. I haven't heard this tape because I didn't pick it up from them. I missed it. Maybe the gaze was off the label a bit, but F3 I have the tape, the demo, I think. So to have the new tracks on wax is actually pretty cool. And I hope they can, keep that momentum going and work to a full length. This is the promo flyer for what is to come. If by any chance you can read it, it's Selenite Scrolls and Requiem Tenebrarum, I think. And the 7-inch is a very nice pressing. It's comparable to the Forgotten Temple Reds 7-inch. But yeah, I'm going to have fun with this one. It has 2 tracks by each, I think. No. Satanic Requiem. So yeah, that's that. 2 or 3 Belgian releases that shows that the underground is, doing well, I guess. Speaking about underground, or maybe not anymore, these are 4 tapes by What Else Than Maggot Stomp. This is the last order that came in for me from them. The first one is Sarcophagus with the 2-song promo. I think the title gives it away. They have a EP, I think, with the one with the Red Devil on it. They are closely linked to Sanguine Sugabog, so in that camp it is the, I think the guy from the label and the drummer maybe, I'm not sure. Self-induced lobotomy and force fed. There is a full length coming, of course, because it's Maggot Stomp, and they're on Maggot Stomp now, so that's cool. Clear tape, nothing much going on here. The Maggot Stomp Volume 3 zine and catalog is coming out tomorrow together with some new records from them, well, final versions of those records. Second one is the Immortal Wound Gutless Split that Masaka did on vinyl. This is the tape version. I'm going to stick to tapes with Maggot Stomp because it will be endless otherwise. But yeah, this is a very cool split by 2 of their earlier bands in the catalog. Lyrics. Bands. I think you saw that one. I don't know who did that. Gutless maybe? No, I don't think so. Karina Monzon, there you go. March 2009 recorded, so these were tracks they had from after their full lengths, I suppose. Then the band that is everyone's darlings, Undead, with legions of different kinds. I checked this out a lot already on Spotify because the pre-order seemed endless. Here we go. Nice clear tape. Suitably hacked to gore, shackles of insanity, legions of a different kind, entranced by the pendulum, acidic twilight visions, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's definitely a full length because they have a lot of tracks on this one. There you go. The cover is weird as fuck, but yeah, cool. So we did that. Artwork by Matt Browning. Cool. On that from Rochester. Same town as Cannibal Corpse? I'm not sure. But yeah, check it out. It is just very, very well played new death metal. What is very well played, what is one of my favorite bands on Maggot Stomp, and the last thing for now from them is Command with Terrasect or something, I think. Terrasect. Death metal, which the first thing I heard from them was their 2016 demo. I think it was on a Utah update. I decided to buy it, and it was really good. But my ear wasn't trained for death metal at that time, and I just called it punk, you know, heavy punk. It is more death metal that is relying very heavily on punk. This is maybe a bit more because this is their first full length. But yeah, Terrorscape. What did I say? I'm not sure. Terrorscape. There you go. Seems like a soundtrack for what's going on, especially in the States right now. But yeah, there you go. Guys, that the singer is from Hoax, is from a ton of other stuff. He did some noise stuff, he did some ambient-esque stuff, but always with that punk attitude, I would say. There's guys from Condition in here, the guy from Lake of Blood is in here, the drummer is the guy who played in DNS and Trash Talk, so it's a lot of hardcore folk, once again, playing death metal, but, you know, there's even one of the guys played in Aerosols, which is Utah royalty in my opinion, so I can't say anything bad about this. Just because of the guys that are in here, like Innumerable Forms, that's another band. I have to check more and more. But yeah. The last part is a Extremely Rotten Productions order, which will be the main focus of this video. It is not over, we're at 12 minutes, so that's cool. The first thing I got was the Spectral Voice Necrotic Demos, the tape. And I'm not sure I'm going to keep this. I'll tell you why a bit later. The only reason that I'm not parting with it right now is because it is from Extremely Rotten. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the tape is okay, but I decided when I bought all of that, I just decided to pick this up. So, you know, why maybe it's Jules' copy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he bought it or not. Whatever. This is the Necrotic Demos, like I said. This is a compilation tape, if you will, of all the stuff they did up until now, except for the full length. The one. No, I have to know. Where are you? That's the demo. This one, something with an E. Eroded Corrosion of Unbeing. There you go. So this is not on there, but all the other stuff is on here. So if you want to have a intro to this band, this is incredible to get, and this is still available. They made Extremely Rotten did a great job just keeping it in press, because there's 500 copies of everything, I think. And they will repress. They are also the merch store now. But this is sounding like a commercial. Like I said, this has everything on there. Side 1 is the demo. So the complete demo just on tape. On the A side, B side are all the splits that you can see. These are not splits, that is on the record. Yeah, these are show posters from the European tour and stuff like that. So, cool to have. Like I said, I have the tape, so we'll see. If there's nothing double on here, maybe this is for trade or Jules' tape. Probably should go into the record then. This is basically the same, but just more. I bought the tape together with the 7-inch that I'm going to show next. But yeah, when I bought the tape and when I checked out, I was just like, why did I not buy the records? But yeah. Shit happens, I guess. The cover is unreadable in the sense that I don't know what this drawing is. Maybe a horse that's on fire? I'm really not sure. Yeah, Extremely Rotten, NDR02, the Spectral Voice Post Office Box in Denver, Colorado. So there you go. a incredibly talented group of musicians that just, the list is endless. Let me give you one tip. The 11th of November, Stormkeep is coming out with, already forgot, on Van Records. The pre-orders are the 11th, 20th comes out. I think it's 2020, so that will be the only record that can, yeah, wipe off Black Curse. I hope. This is the poster that came with it, and that's what got me over the edge to buy it. That's how my brain works. That's how nerdy I am. The Stay Dead. Once again with the horse that's on fire. I'm not sure what it is. Here are the covers. So the Spectral Voice demo. There's this one, Necrotic Doom. Then we have the split with Blood Incantation, the split with Fastum. Yes, and then the split with Franalit. All, I mean, yeah. If you don't know them, I envy you because you have a lot of good music to get into. But you know, everybody knows these guys by now. 2 flyers. There you go. Tell me if this is too nerdy, because yeah. And it came with an extra 7-inch that I am not sure what is on here. It says Infallible Winds, but I have to look into that more, what that is. It was probably on the cover. I have 2 more things and a very good record to show. There's a lot of Danish flags falling out right now. Sorry, I'm hustling. A lot of these things, thank you, Extremely Rotten. It's like confetti. And dumb me, it keeps them all. So yeah, there's an envelope with some stuff. I'll show the flyers too. We are all waiting for this monstrosity, Untergang. I need to get into some Necro Drunks. That tape will be amazing. Dansk Metal. Yeah, there's some more stuff in here, of course. But yeah. What I got from them, Chaosian flyer. This is all promo, Extremely Rotten, but I talked about them. There is these 2 cool things. There's the Undergang sticker that will go on the cover for me, I think. And then there's this, I think this is an inlay from the the Dead 7-inch, but Dead? Yeah, I think that. Then I got this, which was too cool to not get. This is from Pull the Plug Patches. First time it went up, it sold out immediately, and then they had a restock of it, so yeah, I grabbed it. Frozen Souls, this is the last thing, or the last paperwork thing. There's one more records coming. Dare to Enter Frozen Screams. This is a American death metal focused magazine with bands like Mulder, Coffin Rot, 200 Stab Wounds, the Floridian Crocodile Eaters. There's even a sticker in here for the Gloom Lords Among Us. You know, some art. Sewer Rot. There's an entire Casket Slime, and then there's an entire Sewer Rot Records interview. It's cool too. There you go. So yeah, that's that. And then the last thing I have for you, record's almost done, but this kind of deserves some silence. This is the Hat EP, self-titled, Denmark, rotten death metal. 2 guys from The Inquisitor, from Tapos, from a million other bands. I thought there was a guy from Untergang in here. Can you blame me? But no, it's just other folk. But yeah, closely connected to that entire scene. This came out on Mesaka, but of course the tape version is on Extremely Rotten. I can't say. It will show up in the end of the year video, probably in the EP section. But maybe it will be jumping like Blood Incantation, because this is more than an EP. This is a very good record. So yeah, that's it. Oh no, that's not it. The banger, or the cherry on top, is this one. The Spectral Voice, Blood Incantation 7-inch finally got a repress, because this was a record that was always going for 100 and more if it showed up, and it's, I'm not paying that anymore. Not for a 7-inch, not for a 12-inch, I think. This is the almost exact replica or copy of the US original version from God knows when, on Woodsmoke, I think. It says pay no more than $10. This one says betaal ikke meer end 65 Danish kroner. It also doesn't have the flap overs, and it's, I think the original is a bit more green, but you know, that's 100 euros in my pocket that I can spend on other shit, I guess. Blood Incantation with Mephitic Effluvia. That's wrong. And then Spectral Voice with Slowly Claimed by Oblivion. It's a bit smudged, so it's hard to read. But yeah, a very cool split by basically the same band, I guess. Is there something in here more? No, I showed that one. Yes, I showed it. That's the last thing. Guys, thank you for watching. If you're watching, if you're not watching, also thank you. Cheers, and I'll see you, I guess, in the weekend. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but I'll find something.